Welcome to Project Die Hard Mission Monday Update. My name is Sue Roskopf, and I am an ambassador here with Project Die Hard, and there's a lot in store for you tonight. So you know how we do this. First up, we get to bring in Brian Gibson to give us our update of the week, and we've got some amazing guests. So stick around and find out more in just a little bit. But first up, Brian, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Now, before I dive in, because you saw and you wanted to bring this in tonight.
Oh, yeah. This has an amazing story, and you guys aren't going to believe it.
This little box was from last year's Fill the Can Challenge, okay? I'll be honest, I forgot to go collect it. Okay, because I'm only one man and I can only do so much. But this was at Woodlawn Church, my home church. Okay, I make no bones about it. That's my home church. And if you've watched social media, we had a fire a few months ago. Well, this survived. So I'm just, saying if God didn't bless this mission, why did that $10 in there survive a fire?
It's amazing. That is amazing. What's going to survive a fire? I mean, fire doesn't have a... It doesn't typically play favorites, but, yeah.
Again, let me pull up my screen. All right, Sue, do your magic. There we go. Speaking of Fill the Can, it's that time of year, the annual capital campaign. Remember, you can scan the code. It goes to the can. You can walk into any Paducah bank and say, fill the can, and it goes into the can. This is our annual capital campaign. Look, folks, your donation is the ammunition we need to fight this war on veteran suicide. What more can I tell you? Okay. Now, what's today, Sue?
It's the 22nd.
Okay, so that means you're going to go to Dink and Dine out there in Phoenix, Arizona. You're going to go to Southpaw Bar and Grill in Murfreesboro, Illinois. J. Bella's Pizza in Paducah, Kentucky. But the most important part of today is, yes, go and eat. Tell them we sent you. They helped the mission. But look, that program is nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I ask you to share the mission. Tag a food service industry. Look, wouldn't it be great if we had what's a big one up your way? Fast food joint.
Culver's.
Culver. Hey, you know what? We got one of those here.
Oh, really? Oh,
okay.
Everywhere.
No, look. Who knows somebody at Culver's? There you go. There's the need. Who knows somebody out at Culver's? Have them reach out to us. Come on, computer.
I'm going to say, if you haven't figured out why it's Club 22 on the 22nd of the month, have you looked at the logo? Oh, yeah, look, 22, because that's that number that gets the publicity, even though it's not even close to the number.
Below what it is, but that's the number that gets the publicity. So, here it is, folks. These people have proven to be the best. Our ministry partners, resource partners, outreach partners, mission suppliers, facility suppliers. I'm going to highlight one right here tonight because we had a tractor donated. We've had the labor donated. What does that say? $326 towards the $8,000 we need for the parts.
Getting there. We need to get there quicker.
Again, folks, don't tell me, why are you fixing a tractor? It's a $30,000 tractor that was donated. The labor to fix it is donated. $8,000, that's all it takes to buy the parts. And see, look, this little thing, your logo here, that's so important. Because you never know, if you do something outstanding for us, you might get your logo mentioned on this podcast. Just saying. July 1st.
That's a biggie. It's coming up quick.
Coming up real quick. This is why if you're not sharing, you're not caring. Okay? We got the fellowship breakfast. And then after that, we got Map to Manhood, 2 posts coming to the breakfast and staying after the breakfast to answer questions from ministries that think we should all work together. Yeah, do you think Jesus thought of a return on investment as he walked around and spread the message? Did he look at it, what's in it for me? I don't believe so. So why are you looking for it? Like, follow, share. That's how we grow. Remember, subscribe to that YouTube channel. When we hit that magic number, they'll start paying us. I think this one is to the point, Sue. What do you think?
Yes. And I love what that says. If you feel pain, you're alive. If you're alive, you can fight. Brothers and sisters, veterans, we're not taught to win, or we're not taught to win the fight. Did I read that right?
Chat GPT is supposed to say we are
You're taught to win the fight.
Yeah. Again, folks, I love chat. I love computers, but sometimes they just...
Sometimes it needs, yeah, it's all
yeah.
good.
Hence, volunteer. Okay?
But the mission's right on there about building facilities nationwide. That is what is needed, where veterans can find hope and so much more.
Yeah, I can't stress it enough, folks. It donated in 2020. What are y'all waiting for? Help us get the first one built, then we'll go build someplace else. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
So 3 rules and they will never change. The first one, God owns the mission. Second one, no drugs, no alcohol, no demons. Third one, no prostitution of the veteran's pain. That's it.
That's it. We need volunteers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what you think you can do. It's let's join the team and figure out where you fit.
What can we do together?
Scan that QR code and become that monthly patron. The amount you give doesn't matter because it all goes to the mission. The monthly is what matters, because every month there's bills that need paid. Check your vet. It's what I'm asking you to do every day. Check your vet. Yeah, if you noticed, I've turned down, let me end this. I've toned down the number that I get notified of every day, because that didn't seem to work to let you know that, oh, wait, every Wednesday I get official numbers, right, Sue?
Mm-hmm.
53.2. Yeah. Every day. Okay, we could be on a soapbox this whole show, but we got some very important guests. So, Sue, do what you do and bring them in and let them ask our veterans what they need.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Tom Drysdale. He is a gentleman that has that connected with Kurt originally, and the two have talked quite a bit. I'm finally getting a chance to meet you as well here, and I know I've got a couple more guys in the wings as well. You want me to bring them in right away too?
Sure, absolutely.
So we've got Tom here and Paco. So joining us, thank you so much for being here. And Tom, I'll hand it over to you to give an introduction of, actually each of you can introduce yourself and how you're all connected, and love to dive into this conversation. Glad you're here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sue and Brian. I'm here as a kind of a bystander tonight. My goal is to work with veterans programs and provide those programs throughout the United States. And again, our goal is all about saving lives of veterans out there and their families. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Tom, my son, who has a company that can provide some of those benefits for the ask tonight, and turn it over to Paco, who also heads up the marketing for OnWay Transportation and Logistics. And this is what it's all about. Everything needs to be moved, and especially in the medical field, and has timelines and et cetera, and is very important to us and our family members. So that's what they're going to share about tonight. So Tom, why don't you go ahead and open it, and then you can turn it over to Paco. Once Paco shares, anybody out there that has any questions, feel free to shoot them in. We'll try and get them some answers tonight. But along the way, I think we'll be able to provide them a QR code, a website address, and a phone number, so that anyone who is interested in participating will have an opportunity to reach Paco and his team to be able to, answer any additional questions for him. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Tom.
Hello, Tom Jr. with OnWay Transport. Appreciate Brian and Sue inviting us on the show, partnering with Project Die Hard, right? Everybody should partner with Project Die Hard. It's for a cause. We're all on the same mission. We're all going the same way. We're all in the same boat. So we're very excited to be here to help, to extend an olive branch wherever we can. And we have some opportunities that could help the veteran community. And we're going to present that today to you. We're going to present the avenue, how to get on board with us, what that looks like, and all the details behind it. We'd love to partner with you. There's people out there that need veterans to be in their lives, to help them, to deliver to them. And we're not just delivering packages. We're delivering life-saving gifts is what we call them, right? That's what we call a box of blood in our industry, and we're excited to partner, like I said, with Die Hard, with the veterans in the community. We're a national company, so you don't have to be in any particular spot to sign on with OnWay Transport. So that's another added advantage. And like Tom Drysdale had alluded to, Paco is our communication liaison at OnWay Transport. He puts together, he connects people, he connects the teams here internally, and he is going to go over what OnWay has to offer, and I will hand it over to Paco at that.
Thank you, gentlemen, for that great introduction. My name is Paco. I'm the communication liaison here. One thing Tom Jr. forgot to mention is I communicate. Comes in the title, right? So that's one thing that I kind of, take over and excel in. You got a little bit of what we do and who we are, but I'll talk a little bit more to that and get you guys up to speed. So OnWay Transport specializes in life-saving medical supplies, medical gifts, as Tom alluded to, all over the country. When this opportunity with Project Die Hard was presented towards me, I was like, well, who better than the people that are disciplined, understand what saving lives are, and are already in a hero place. One thing that I pride myself on and why I'm here with OnWay Transport is simply because I take what I do as a superhero mentality. I get to go out there, connect people, save lives, change lives. I've heard stories that I could talk to you guys for hours, the things that we have done and the people we have touched from veterans. We're delivering to some of those hospitals, and we're delivering to places where people really are depending on us, and not only us, but our independent contractors out there on the road. So our mission is simple. We believe in saving lives, and we believe in saving people. However we connect those is on us. It's not on anybody else to come in here and save the game, change the day, or anything like that. We are here for the people on the other side. Why we do it is the same reason. I tell Tom all the time, he tells me all the time, the people. If we ever stop putting people first, we drop the ball. So our whole model is designed for people first. So that's really, interesting to be a part of here and see all of that grow. I've been here for almost 3 years now, and I've seen amazing things happen. We take in a lot of veterans ourselves, people who have established businesses, startup companies, independent contractors based all over the country. And not only do they get their foot in their door, but we take those in and we help them grow. It's not something you hear every day. I get to come into a company and they're going to help me grow. Yes, we are going to help you grow. We have people starting up, in Massachusetts and going down to Texas. We're taking people across states, across countries, and whatever they want to do. So that's going to be the who, what, and the where. The where is where you are. Anytime, any place. We don't have any rhyme. We don't have no reason. We're pretty much expanding all over the country. By the end of this, I'll tell you guys, where exactly are we looking, but it doesn't stop there. A lot of people think that the opportunity got to come to you and it's got to be perfect for it to be the right opportunity. I believe in seeking and you will find. So if I'm not going to seek where the opportunity is, I'm not going to find anything. If I can't make that change in myself, then it all starts here. You know what I mean? So the who, what, where, and then we already went over the why. A lot of what we are doing here is going to be stat deliveries, pharmaceutical deliveries, blood deliveries, platelet deliveries, things that are going to be reaching someone who needs a life-changing event to happen. It does come with a sense of urgency that the people on the receiving end, our independent contractors, understand what we do. Hey, do you know what this blood is for? Do you know where it's going? Do you know why it's going there? But who better? I mean, come on, guys. Be honest with me. Who better is the audience than the Project Die Hard, the people that are caring, listening, right, connecting. You got Project Die Hard coming here saying, hey, you're over here, I can connect you over here. You got the fellowship programs popping up all over the country, and they're just trying to grow. But, one thing that we learned, and everybody else is still learning, is this is a village mentality. None of us get anywhere by ourselves. Brian, you got Sue right there on the screen with you. You know you know exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, brother, again, with our discussions, look, guys, I'm overjoyed to bring these people into this fold. Why? Because it employs veterans.
Yeah.
And it's saving lives because it's not
Right.
it's not Lyft, it's not DoorDash, it's not
Right.
all that stuff where veterans are driving around by themselves. No, they have a mission. They're delivering blood. They're delivering life. That's a mission they can be on.
Yeah.
That's where the demons don't talk to them when they're making those drives.
Yeah.
100%, Brian. You want to sign up with us? We got a spot for you too. You got the passion. I'm loving it. But that's really what we're all about. The people that get that buy-in, it's like when you can understand that what you're doing is so impactful. So many times I'm like, is what I'm doing mattering? Until I started at OnWay Transport, I've been doing all these other things that I didn't feel like had any purpose. But what more purpose can you have than knowing that somebody that you've never met, life was touched by you? It gives me goosebumps even saying it to you guys. And this is the best audience. Project Die Hard is connecting the best people. I'm not talking here today to people who are like, who is this guy? I mean, I'm the best person. I'm talking to somebody who knows exactly what I mean and the mentality it takes to be a hero. So some of the locations I have with me today for any of our listeners here today, these are going to be locations where you're like, Paco, you're saying a lot of cool stuff, but I need to know where I can go. What's going to make a difference? How can I be in your guys' door? Well, these are going to be markets that we highly suggest and are extremely advantageous right now. Sorry about that. It's going to be Yakima, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Houston, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Maryland Heights, Missouri, Chicago, Illinois, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Ohio, Hammond, Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, Burlington, Vermont, Loudoun, New Hampshire, Dedham, Massachusetts, and Farmington, Connecticut. And I know some of the listeners are like, dang, he didn't list my city. But I am telling you guys, these are where it's advantageous. This is not where we are at. We are everywhere else, far few in between. We got something for everyone. And the one thing that OnWay prides ourselves on is we don't just say, thanks for applying. We don't have anything for you. We have a whole system built to launch you in those cities as soon as they go live. And we have a way to connect you to real people. OnWay Transport never closes. How often do you hear of a business that cares that much about what they're doing that they do not close their doors? I'm speaking to the people that get it. Our mission is clear. What we want and what we're doing today with Project Die Hard, it's only the beginning. Project Die Hard's got so much going on and they're reaching avenues. I mean, look at the ears. Look at us. Look at us here today, how they reached us. So if you don't believe that what they're doing is working, I'm telling you, it's only going to grow and get bigger from here. So let me
brother. Again, look, you mentioned all those locations. I got to remind all of our followers, a facility is going into every state, a minimum of one. We were talking before the show, just off the top of my head, after talking with these gentlemen. A building where OnWay comes, their drivers can meet, they can bring their vehicles to the skill shop. They can, you see how this all can work?
100%, Brian. I'm hearing you. I want to talk a little bit about, what type of packages are we delivering? So we deliver packages that are typically 50 pounds or less, 2 feet by 2 feet. Our drivers pick them up from a centralized location. They deliver them to a centralized point. They go in, they park their vehicle, get out to the pickup location, pack it up. Most of our drivers are using hand carts. I'm not going to lie to anybody. They got little dollies. They're not going to walk 30 minutes, with 3 boxes into the hospital. They got a cart and they're just tugging it along with them. So the most successful people that I've seen, they're carrying dollies with them, 2 to 3 box transports. We do a lot of one-off transports, and we do things as small as a little bottle of pills and a little envelope that you get in the mail. Not everything is that big. And, we have work that can be for everyone. And I wanted to take an opportunity here today to share, how can you get with us? How can you get in my door today? So I have put together a little QR code flyer. There it is. Look how beautiful that is. Thank you. Thank you. So if you need to reach us, you can scan that QR code. It'll take you past all of the back end stuff right into our enrollment website. The only thing I need from you guys today is when you go in there and you say, how did you hear about us? Brian wouldn't like it if I didn't have this in place. You're going to select other and you're going to put that you heard about us from Project Die Hard. That way we can touch base with our Project Die Hard people. We don't want it to be like you were like, oh, I applied there, they didn't know. You're going to hear from me, you're going to hear from my team, and we're going to get you connected with somebody. So please, when you get to the screen where I ask, how did you hear about us, select other, put Project Die Hard in there so my team and I can address that. And if you're someone who's like, Paco, I'm not scanning this code, call me. Call us Monday through Friday. Our recruiters here, 8 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Email us. We have a team of people on standby waiting to hear from all of you guys. We're super excited. We cannot thank Brian, Sue, Project Die Hard enough for having us here. We can't wait to grow this partnership and see how we can mutually help each other grow.
Okay, now, veterans, you understand. They made it to the podcast. So what does that mean? They're real. They're the best. Because I only take the best. Okay? You don't get fluff here. To the veteran that's watching, who I talked to last week, brother, I'm telling you, there is no way to unprogram us. I don't care if they're offering you a sweet deal. Don't give them money because there's no way to unprogram us. I can teach you how to live with those demons because I live with them every day. But don't pay money to people to, okay. Stu, I'm getting on a soapbox.
That's where this is an opportunity that we can stand behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Once again, Brian, Sue, thank you so much. I know Tom Drysdale probably has a few more things to add, benefits that help the community also. And like Paco said, we're everywhere USA, right? That's where we're at. All 50 states, and if we're not there today, we could be there tomorrow. And the more that we talk to, we'd love to see a flood of Project Die Hard vets when they sign up. We would love to see that. That's where you heard us. And like Paco said, you call us, email us, or just scan that QR code, and we're going to send that to Brian and Sue after the show so they can present it in the future if they so choose to promote OnWay Transport and get the community working. Right, that's one of the tasks. I know, Brian, that you want the buildings in all 50 states. We're with you, and that's the number one task, right? We understand that, but this helps bring money to people and then back to Project Die Hard. So it's full circle, right? We're all full circle, and with money in their pockets, we can donate to make a building that we all can go to. So I'm super excited. I do see the vision. I understand it, and we love and thank you for allowing us to be a part of it.
Oh, brother, not a problem. Again, as we were talking before the show, right? Look, folks, we have a website that was donated to us, built free of charge. But that person is running 10, 12 clients right now.
Yeah.
So they can't give us the time that they used to. I need that website updated. So do you have a skill? Reach out. Their logo is going to go under our community support program. It's going to be so easy for you to go to our website, go down there, click a link, click their logo, and it takes them right to their website.
Yeah.
Amazing how this all works.
Yeah.
Amen.
Do you guys have any questions of my brief today?
No, Tom, did you have something to say?
No, I just want to say thank you for having us on. Again, I think this is a great synergy and working together with Project Die Hard. I mean, this is accomplishing and can accomplish their goals, can accomplish the goals for OnWay. You know, I think Paco mentioned earlier to me, just so everyone knows that, you know, there are a lot of veterans that are in startup self-employment type arrangements that could use adjunct income as well. And here's another way of doing it. So there's several models that can be done to assist veterans out there. And we want to make sure that everybody is aware of those. So, you know, calling in, writing in, again, filling out, you know, questionnaires can help us to do that and be able to reach out. And Project Die Hard will get that information, and that'll help give them better direction as well as to where we're going with them. So that's what I want to share. Again, I'm all about projects, programs, and services all being benefits to the veterans across the nation.
Again, this is... So help me out here, because I'm just going to revert back to you. See how this works.
That's what's going through my head too. This is how this works. Working together works, and helping each other out. So a question I should ask. With OnWay, I know you guys are specifically looking for veterans to be part of what you're doing. What is it about the veteran population that is bringing you in that direction?
Good point. Paco?
Of course. So, you know, that is an excellent question for one, but the veteran population is someone who it's a group of individuals who have seen things that even I can't even speak to, who has an understanding of things that even I don't understand, and a level of discipline that I'm striving myself one day to reach. So when we were thinking about who's going to be the best people, I do events like this all the time. I go talk to people and they look at me in my face and they're like, who even are you? Today, I didn't feel like that. My boss was like, hey, you got any nerves? I said, who better am I going to ever have the opportunity to speak to than the people that can relate to the most of what we are doing? I can't imagine the combat stories, the things that people have been through, but I can understand that had they known, or not even known, had they been able to do what they can do today, those outcomes could have been different. Supplying Americans, other people with life-saving blood. I mean, this impact is going to reach all of those across the nation, but it resonates with people who have serviced our country, understand the importance of being a superhero, and find purpose in driving themselves. Not all of us are driven. I mean, you had to have been driven to wake up at 4 a.m. getting screamed in your face. So, you know, there's
That's right.
a huge difference in the average person and the people I'm speaking to today, 100%.
Well, and again, folks, this is what I'm telling you. Veterans, we're a different breed. Okay? If I wasn't doing what I'm doing, would I probably be driving for these guys right now? You bet your sweet bippy. Because being a medic, I know how important blood is. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, look, I look at this benefit as, yeah, during my brief, I think I mentioned, I don't know, but I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into that. Our host, IHOP of Paducah, Kentucky, their general manager, that was his brother up in Chicago that I told you about before the show.
Mm-hmm.
The whole story on that is he was fighting demons. He reached out to la-di-da-di. He didn't reach out to us, okay, or else we would have put a hand on him. But he was reaching out. And everybody was just next week. And he gave up. Okay?
Yep.
The sad part about that was he was a Lyft driver. So he spent hours and hours and hours in a car all alone. Without a mission except for, oh, am I going to need to call here or call there? You see, guys, don't do that. Reach out to these guys.
Mhm.
You get to make money. You get to save a life.
Mhm.
And you get a mission.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. Perfect.
All right,
Perfect.
Sue, we can go home now. All right.
We've solved all the world's problems. No, that's what we were saying before about connecting the dots. I mean, that really does connect a lot of dots here. You guys are doing a great service and saving lives in another fashion. I mean, we're working hard to save our veterans' lives here, and
Yep.
with what you guys are doing and the service that you're able to bring our veterans into in this position, you're helping save their lives, and you're delivering blood, whatever type of medical product is needed. So you're saving lives there. I love what you guys do. This is a perfect fit. And I truly am amazed that this is a great timing piece here as well, because it's growing.
Oh, again,
Well,
this
we
is-
hope those 5 million viewers pick up the phone or sign in.
again, brother, I have this discussion all the time. When you hold an event, how many people are going to show up? I don't know. Ask God.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
If one veteran shows up to any event we do,
Yeah.
I consider it a success,
Sure.
because that means that veteran reached out.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
Like before the show, I invited you down July 1st, but you're already tied up.
Yep. But I want to stop by a couple weeks after.
Again, reach out to the team, brother.
Yep.
I will take you on a private tour of Forward Operating Base Rush.
All right.
I will show you what we are building.
Yep. I'd love to see it. All right. Very good. Well, Sue, I think it's time for us to sign off for the evening.
All right. Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I am so grateful that you guys could take some time to be with us here, and we look forward to what the future brings with all of this.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks again,
You all
Rob.
have a good evening. We're still here, folks. They just got to go do their important thing.
All right. Thanks
Bye, guys.
again.
Have a good night.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, and with actually, I want to bring this back around to July 1st. Let's talk about that again for just a moment. For those that missed the beginning piece, July 1st, we've got the breakfast.
We
And then
have
what's-
breakfast.
Mhm.
That's monthly.
That's every month.
That's every month. But the big thing about July 1st is Map to Manhood.
Mhm.
One of our ministry partners is coming all the way up from Virginia to attend the breakfast.
That's huge.
Okay, that was when he reached out and said, "Hey, I'm going to be coming through your area. I want to be there July 1st for the breakfast."
Mhm.
Praise be to God. Okay, and then our other ministry partner, Two Post,
Mhm.
and Pastor Brad, my pastor, came up with this crazy idea. It's called Operation Kingdom. The VFW Post 1191 in Paducah is hosting us. We are inviting every ministry in Southern Illinois and Western Kentucky to come sit at God's table and ask questions. Oh, wait. And Sue, you're doing the online portion of that, right?
We'll be here. We will be on Zoom and on with you guys. So you don't have to be live in person. You can be live from wherever you are, and I will be happy to host there and connect and whatever we need to do to make that conversation happen for anyone, wherever you're coming from.
Again, that's how this works. If our guest tonight didn't show you that if we all work together, imagine what we could do.
Yeah.
We know our role. Our job are the facilities. That's our job.
Hmm.
We build the facilities. Veterans' lives are saved. Companies like that get a building that they can operate out of. Yeah. Wait, guys. I know I have a video out there on our socials showing you where the Veteran Resource Center is going.
Hmm.
I do have that out there. I know that. And this is why it's so important to share the mission. There's a video that just dropped. It's 5 minutes and 11 seconds long. If you watch that video and you don't understand, there's nothing I can do for you.
And where are they going to find that video?
On YouTube, on our Facebook accounts. LinkedIn wouldn't let me post it because it's too big. You know, those stupid rules. Same with Instagram. Okay.
Hmm.
Again, folks, these little lives I do, they're not scripted. They're not, like, everything I do comes from this right here. Okay. If I take the time to come here and give you guys updates, there's a reason for it. Because I believe in full transparency.
That's the way it's always been. That's the way it always will be.
Yeah. I really like that. Jesus never walked around looking for a return on investment. I want to talk about that because that's like in my craw right now. It is.
Yeah, because where in the Bible does it say that he was looking for anything to come back? I mean, obviously, he's here to save us all, right? He's here to forgive, to be the conduit.
But again, I see a lot of people out there saying, look, building their kingdom.
Right.
I'm just putting it there that, look, if you say God is the ruler, if you say veteran needs hope, then don't come here looking for a return on investment.
Right. Sorry, my head's going in a lot of places with all these. Let's see, and I'm gonna pop this back in here again too. Operation Kingdom, July 1st. And if you don't have the Zoom link for that, you can send me an email. I will get that to you. Susan@projectdiehard.org. Let me pop that in here as well, so that's nice and handy.
Again, folks, the emails are out there. All the details are sitting in a folder right now with a copy and paste function. So if you don't take the time to reach out, then we don't know. If you don't take the time to come and see, you'll never know.
Come and see. That's been a theme recently, and that it nails it though, because that's what we need to do is actually come and see what's happening. Once you get a chance to let's see, how many people have said that, have walked on the land there, have seen what's available, and have walked away like, yes, this is what we need. We are here for a reason. We need to get this building finished. We need to get the land managed. We need that tractor so we can make the most of that. And you know what? I don't know how much we've shared out pdhvets.org, because that is here. I'll bring that up. This is a
Okay.
place where you can find more info as well. You saw the gentleman on here. They have reached out and said, hey, we've got something here. We've got a way to connect. Maybe you're listening to this and you're thinking, hey, I've got something. I know how we can be in some kind of a partnership here. You see this community tab? You can decide where you fit in here. We're talking about on July 1st with our ministry partners. Check out what's here right now. All of these are live links. You can click on those and go to their websites. If you want to be part of the ministry outreach, be part of our community support program, it's right here. Fill this out. Submit my application. Fill this out, and that's where it begins. That's where we can start that conversation and know that, hey, you're interested. Let's talk.
Again, that I know we can do that for volunteers too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look, I'm here to put out the need. We have the tools. I just need a volunteer that can give the time to do the job and do it right.
Right.
If you don't have the time, I understand. Then that's why you donate. That's why you give. Because you know what? We can hire somebody to do that.
Yeah. Everybody's at a different point in their journey. Maybe you're at a point where you have time to help. Maybe you're at a point where you have money to help. Maybe just saying, just is not the right word, but maybe taking the time to say prayers to benefit the mission. Maybe clicking that share button. You know, that takes like 5 seconds, maybe. You know, things like that. When you see things popping up that has to do with Project Die Hard, do something about it.
Comment on the post. Share the post. Yeah, look, guys, don't ask me about all those matrix and everything in the background. I don't know. All I know is my team tells me I need to ask you guys to share the post, comment on the post, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. What else? Look, Sue hears it on phone calls and text messages and Zoom meetings because she's part of the team here. Don't ask me, have you tried? We've been doing this since 2018.
There's a whole long history of things tried and moving forward, and yeah.
Okay. If you got the great idea, step up and take charge of the idea.
There's room for people to be joining in that way. There's definitely room for more hands.
Again, that's how we grow.
That is how we grow.
Don't. Oh, Brian doesn't listen to anybody. Well, wait a minute.
I would say different.
Oh. Hey, you know what? They're coming up for the fellowship breakfast. maybe we should. They didn't say you, they said we should do this thing after it. Okay. What is this saying? Oh, we could get all the ministries together. Okay, cool. Good idea. That came Operation Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
First things first, a location. Oh, VFW 1191. Why are we holding it there? Because they said we could use the space free of charge.
A win-win.
Well, it's a VFW. Look, there's no smoking inside the building. The adult libations will be in the other part of the building. The wall will be closed. Don't judge it.
I thought it made perfect sense. Like, how is that not a good place? That's a great place.
Sister, I'm just trying to be nice, overcoming some of the objections I hear daily of why.
Interesting. I always find it interesting to hear that there are people that are objecting along the way, that there are, it makes me think of there's this analogy of the crabs in the bucket. If you haven't heard about that one, like, you're trying to climb, you see crabs trying to climb out of the bucket. They're trying to get somewhere, but there's always one behind them down still in the bucket, grabbing on and trying to make their way up too, and is pulling that first one back in. And then nobody gets out. We need to get beyond. We need to grow together. We need to make that difference ongoing so that remember why we're here. We're here. It's all about saving veterans' lives, right? You gave it a ridiculous number at the beginning that was 50 some per day. What did you say?
53.2.
Can you comprehend 53 people per day? There were like 200 in my graduating class. That means in 4 days, the number of people I graduated with is the number of people that are gone in 4 days.
Sue?
Yes.
Veterans make up less than 1% of the nation.
So when you factor that in, it makes even less sense that this could be this bad. So if you haven't realized that there's a problem, listen up, because I cannot get past the size of this problem and how much people turn a blind eye to it because they don't necessarily see it right in front of them. Well, we're right in front of you telling you what is happening.
Again, so I had a discussion the other day with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mention names, but they're intelligent, or they claim to be. Why are veterans? I don't care why a veteran is killing themselves. The why doesn't matter to me. It's the fact that they are.
Bingo. Everybody's road is different, and that's not. It's a question, but
It's a legitimate question. It is, and there are people discussing that, and praise God that they do.
Mm-hmm.
But here at Project Die Hard, we don't care why.
You just made me think here back around the whole idea of hope and something to look forward to. if it's all right with you, I'm gonna just take a quick moment and share something that
Go ahead.
I think people should look forward to. I'm looking forward to it. There's a big event happening here in the Milwaukee area.
July
Actually,
4th, yeah.
So we are on the 4th of July. We have a big event happening, and there's multiple pieces of this. So part of it, here's this particular piece shows the 115th Fighter Wing is going to be doing a flyover at our show. Our show starts at 5 o'clock, and at the beginning of the show, we're going to be coming through doing a flyover. That morning, though, let me scroll down just a little. Ooh, here's a view of our show from last week. They had tail waggers came. You never know what you're going to find when you come to our shows. That was pretty awesome. We have, this is the one, adaptive water skiing for our military wounded, and whether it's physical or hidden wounds of service, we are here to honor you and give you the water. We will be there from 7:30 a.m. until noon on July 4th, skiing. And I'm so excited about that. That is one of our passions. We are in a water ski club. I've been in the club for more than 30 years. And something that we've been doing for the last, what are we up to now? Probably 13 years now, that we've had a big emphasis on adaptive water skiing and making that available in our area. Well, we have one of our members that said, we need to honor our military. And he put this together. And actually, even while we've been on the show, I've been answering some text messages because this has already been on the local news that we're doing this. And they want to do some more footage so that they can put more information out on the Milwaukee news station in honor of this and to bring light to the fun things that are happening. And I'm excited about what's coming up. And we need more veterans, though. So if you're listening to this and are anywhere in the area and come join us as a skier with us, and whether it's stand-up skiing or sit-down skiing, either way works. But this opportunity is here, and we would love for others, whoever's hearing this, or share it with people you know. If you can be here in Pewaukee on July 4th, there you have it.
There you go. You see, folks, I know that is being shared out in our network. Why do I know it's being shared out in our network? Because I went, share this, team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I would love to send the registration link to anybody who's listening that wants it. Send me an email and I will send it to you immediately.
Oh, wait. So, you want to tell the folks why I can't make it up there?
You're not exactly in my backyard. Otherwise, I'd have been down by you by now.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about the need to pay electric bills and water bills and all that.
Yeah, there's y'all are paying for gas these days, right? It's not cheap. And there are more important things right now that need to happen. The electric bill needs to be paid.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no electricity at Fa Brush.
Yeah, got it.
That's a big deal. That takes
got
back to the whole donate now. I had up before the vets website, Project Die Hard, so it's pdhvets.org. There is, I know we're running a little long here. Let me just pull one last thing up because you guys need to get this part. This is the link. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm sharing the correct screen. So if you're on pdhvets.org, see at the top here all these different things you can play around with. You can find out about the fellowship breakfast. But patron right here, click that one, and you're already on the page where you can go ahead and make a donation. Whether it's a one-time donation or a monthly donation, you choose the amount. These are here to conveniently click on one. You can dedicate it to someone or something. You can make it a visible thing. You can hide your name or hide the amount. You can do whatever you would like with this to make it be what you want it to be. and then you just go to checkout, you're done.
Again, folks,
So easy.
on the personal note, I personally will never know the amount you give. All I get is the name. And let me explain why I will never know what you give. Because it doesn't influence the care I give my veterans, my brothers, my sisters. Is that so hard to understand? All right, yeah, we're running long. Brothers, sisters, don't you dare give up. If this podcast didn't show you things are in the move, then you need to be here next week. So don't give up. Back to you, Sue.
Yeah, God's not done with you yet. You are here for a reason. Come join us. Let us know what we can do to help you out. We're all here in this together. So until next time, you know it. We're here every week, same time, same place, 6:30 p.m. Central with Project Die Hard Mission Monday update. And as always,